They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. That's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Stallions offense will take the field first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So Alabama's offense will take the field for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. He completes the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Really nice run there. Listen, modern day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They've always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
Makes the grab. And the defense had that one. Covered just a short gain there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw again. It's complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. A first down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. To the air on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, and this offense powering toward a score. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flop. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your guys.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window would.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it down the middle. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. And the Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Tide offense rolls onto the field, looking for a physical attack from the guy. Still on his feet at the 45. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Bama! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Takes the easy completion. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the quick pass. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Grab near the marker. It's back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown Tide.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. So first down here as they go back to work. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself on the draw.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well.
Hey, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Meadows. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The quick out. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds and for 48. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. The inside handoff. Got room at the 35. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick down here on the goal-to-go situation. They break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse, probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Stallions in the hurry up. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Rushes on him. Escape. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Under fire. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
He'll field the punt and take it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll start this third quarter with a run. There he goes. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Wants to throw again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Bravo. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Open space at the 25. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught over the middle. It's McGowan. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Stallions decide to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Caught close to the marker, it's Meadows. There he goes! A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent, beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Oh, they're after him. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And the Stallions will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Making side adjustments here. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And his first pass is incomplete. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He may keep that punt rush honest after completing a pass earlier. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. They'll go with a direct snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Fighting off the defender. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Stallions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Reading the option, it's Grimes. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Stallions will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. Turning it on! And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. They'll go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner goes down. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Defense in press coverage. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. The play action fake. The throw. Grab near the marker. It's Manning. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. To the air, it's Grimes. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go on top. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.